Have you ever noticed a subtle change in your scent as you've aged? Something you can't quite pinpoint, even though you're diligent about your hygiene? You're not alone, and it's not about being unclean. It's about small, silent habits that creep in over time. In this video, we're diving into 8 gentle, science-based changes that can help women in their 60s, 70s, and beyond feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident without shame or expensive products. These practical tips are rooted in biology and designed to support you in aging with grace and dignity. You need to watch until the end because these simple, actionable steps will empower you to reclaim your sense of well-being, boost your self-respect, and feel truly at home in your skin at any age. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Wearing the same bra for too long. Let's address an often overlooked topic, particularly for women over 60. The habit of wearing the same bra for extended periods without washing it. This is a subject rarely discussed openly, yet it can significantly impact personal hygiene, confidence, and comfort. For many women, a favorite bra becomes a cherished item, a reliable, comfortable piece of clothing that feels like an old friend. Whether it's the perfect fit, the familiarity of its support, or the convenience of not wanting to deal with frequent laundry, it's easy to fall into the habit of overwearing a bra, especially if you live alone, don't sweat heavily, or simply love how it feels. However, wearing a bra can lead to unintended consequences, particularly as our bodies change with age. As women progress through menopause and into their later years, the skin undergoes significant transformations. The outer layer, known as the epidermis, becomes thinner, drier, and more porous. This makes it more susceptible to absorbing and retaining bacteria, natural body oils, and even trace amounts of sweat. Unlike in our younger years, when skin might have been more resilient, these changes mean that our undergarments, particularly bras, can become breeding grounds for odor-causing bacteria if not cleaned regularly. Even if you don't feel sweaty or notice an obvious odor, your skin is constantly shedding dead cells and producing natural oils. These accumulate in the fabric of your bra, especially in high-contact areas like the band, cups, and underarm regions. Over time, this buildup creates an environment where bacteria thrive, leading to a musty or stale smell that can linger in the fabric. Synthetic materials, commonly used in bras for their stretch and durability, are particularly prone to trapping odors that don't fully wash out, even after laundering. You might notice a faint whiff when you remove your bra after a few wears, or you may sense that others subtly shift away during close interactions, like hugs. This isn't your imagination. It's a sign that the bra is holding onto odors that are becoming noticeable to others, even if you're otherwise diligent about personal hygiene. The good news is that addressing this issue is straightforward and empowering. Doctors and dermatologists recommend rotating bras daily to allow the elastic fibers to rest and regain their shape between wears. Ideally, wash your bra after every 2 to 3 uses, or sooner if you've been active, spend time in warm weather, or notice any odor. Opt for bras made from breathable, natural materials like cotton or bamboo, which allow better airflow and are less likely to trap bacteria than synthetic blends. If your bra has removable pads, take them out and clean them separately to ensure no moisture or bacteria linger in those areas. When washing, place bras in a mesh laundry bag and use a gentle cycle with mild detergent to protect their shape and elasticity. Avoid the dryer, as heat can break down elastic fibers over time. Instead, let them air dry in a well-ventilated area. For an extra boost, consider adding a small amount of white vinegar to the rinse cycle to neutralize odors and soften fabrics naturally. This practice isn't just about eliminating potential odors, it's about honoring your body and prioritizing self-care. Wearing a clean, supportive bra is a small but meaningful act of self-respect that can boost your confidence throughout the day. It's a reminder that, at any age, you deserve to feel fresh, comfortable, and empowered in your skin. A clean bra may seem like a minor detail, but it carries a quiet, transformative confidence that radiates in how you carry yourself. 2. Skipping underarm exfoliation. Exfoliation is a familiar concept for many women, whether it's scrubbing the face to reveal brighter skin, smoothing rough patches on elbows and knees, or keeping feet soft and callus-free. Yet, one area that's often overlooked, particularly as we age, is the underarm. For women over 60, Underarm exfoliation isn't just a luxury, it's a necessary step in maintaining hygiene and comfort. Many notice a persistent underarm odor that feels different from their younger years, even with regular showers and deodorant use. This change can be frustrating, but understanding its cause and addressing it with a simple routine can make a significant difference. The root of this issue lies in how our underarms function and how they change over time. The underarm area contains apocrine glands, a type of sweat gland that produces a thicker, protein-rich sweat compared to the eccrine glands found elsewhere on the body. This sweat, when combined with the bacteria naturally present on the skin, creates a stronger, more noticeable odor. As we age, hormonal shifts, particularly after menopause, alter the skin's pH and oil production, making it more prone to retaining bacteria and odor. Additionally, the regular use of deodorants and antiperspirants, especially long-lasting or clinical-strength formulas, can leave behind a residue that builds up over time. This residue, combined with dead skin cells and natural oils, forms a thin film that traps bacteria, contributing to a sour or stale smell that persists despite daily bathing. Even with thorough washing, standard soap and water may not fully remove this buildup. Antibacterial soaps can help, but without gentle exfoliation, the root cause remains unaddressed. Exfoliating the underarms 2 to 3 times a week can lift away this residue, allowing your skin to breathe and reducing the conditions that allow odor-causing bacteria to thrive. The process doesn't require harsh scrubs or expensive products. A soft washcloth, a gentle loofah, or a silicone exfoliating pad is sufficient. Use warm water and, if desired, a mild, fragrance-free cleanser to avoid irritation. The key is to be gentle. Over-scrubbing can irritate the sensitive skin in this area, leading to discomfort or redness. The first time you exfoliate your underarms, you may be surprised by what you see. Many women notice their washcloths turning slightly gray or discolored, even after a shower, as they lift away layers of deodorant residue and dead skin. Within a few days of consistent exfoliation, however, you'll likely notice smoother, drier, and fresher-feeling underarms. Deodorant will work more effectively, and you may find you need less of it to stay odor-free throughout the day. For those with sensitive skin, consider natural alternatives like a baking soda and water paste for occasional exfoliation, but use it sparingly to avoid disrupting the skin's pH balance. This practice goes beyond aesthetics or external appearances. It's about feeling at ease in your body. Underarm exfoliation is a small, private act of self-care that can profoundly impact your sense of cleanliness and confidence. At this stage of life, feeling dignified, comfortable, and in control of your body isn't optional. It's essential. By incorporating this simple step into your routine, you're investing in your well-being and embracing the power of small habits that make a big difference. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Neglecting footwear hygiene. For many women over 60, a favorite pair of shoes is more than just footwear. It's a trusted companion. Whether it's the sturdy garden clogs used for tending plants, the cushioned sneakers for daily walks, or the slip-ons that make errands a breeze, these shoes are broken in, supportive, and perfectly molded to our feet. However, what we often fail to realize is that these beloved shoes can become silent culprits in harboring odor, bacteria, and fungi, especially as our bodies change with age. As we grow older, our feet undergo significant changes that affect their interaction with footwear. Reduced circulation, altered sweat gland activity, and thinner, more moisture-retentive skin on the feet create an environment where bacteria and fungi can thrive. Medications, such as those for blood pressure or diabetes, can further influence sweat production or skin texture, while reduced mobility may limit how often we air out or clean our shoes. These factors combine to make our footwear a magnet for odor-causing bacteria, particularly in the insoles and linings, which absorb sweat, skin cells, and moisture with every wear. What complicates this issue is that our sense of smell naturally diminishes with age. A faint odor that seems barely noticeable to us may be far more pronounced to others, especially in confined spaces like a car, a doctor's waiting room, or a family gathering. The smell doesn't always originate directly from our feet. It often comes from the shoes themselves, which act as a reservoir for bacteria and odor. Over time, this odor can transfer to socks, carpets, or even our hands if we handle our shoes frequently. Fortunately, reversing this issue is achievable with a few practical habits. Start by rotating your shoes daily, allowing each pair at least 24 hours to dry out completely between wears. Place them in a well-ventilated area, ideally near a window or in sunlight, to discourage bacterial growth. Once a week, remove insoles if possible, and either wash them with mild soap or sprinkle them with baking soda to absorb moisture and neutralize odors. For washable shoes, follow the manufacturer's cleaning instructions, typically using a gentle cycle and air drying to maintain their shape. A lesser-known but highly effective trick is to place dry and used black tea bags inside your shoes overnight. The tannins in tea naturally combat bacteria and absorb moisture, leaving shoes fresher. Always wear socks or no-show footies, even with slip-ons, to create a barrier between your feet and the shoe's lining, reducing direct sweat absorption. For those with particularly sweaty feet, consider moisture-wicking socks made from natural fibers like merino wool or bamboo. Setting a reminder to clean your most worn shoes alongside your regular laundry can help make this a seamless part of your routine. Footwear hygiene isn't just about avoiding unpleasant odors, it's about supporting overall foot health, promoting circulation, and maintaining mobility. Clean shoes contribute to a clean, confident lifestyle, allowing you to move through your day with grace and assurance. By caring for your footwear, you're investing in your comfort and dignity, ensuring that every step you take reflects the vibrant, empowered woman you are. 4. Over-applying perfume to mask body odor. For many women, perfume is more than a scent, it's a signature. A favorite fragrance might evoke memories of a first date, a career milestone, or simply the feeling of being your best self. It's a ritual that brings elegance, confidence, and a sense of identity. However, as we age, our relationship with fragrance changes in ways we may not immediately recognize, and over-applying perfume to mask body odor can lead to unintended consequences. As women move through menopause and beyond, hormonal shifts alter the skin's pH, oil production, and moisture levels. These changes affect how fragrances interact with our bodies. A scent that was once light and floral in your 40s might take on a heavier, muskier, or even sour note in your 70s. Medications, dietary changes, and a natural decline in the sense of smell can further complicate this dynamic. Many women don't realize that what smells pleasant to them may be overpowering or altered to others, especially if they're applying extra sprays to compensate for a diminished ability to detect the scent themselves. The instinct to reapply perfume throughout the day or layer it with scented lotions and body sprays often stems from a desire to feel fresh. However, using fragrance to mask body odor is a flawed approach. When perfume is applied to unwashed skin, sweaty fabrics, or areas with bacterial buildup, it doesn't neutralize the odor, it amplifies it. The chemical interaction between fragrance compounds and body odor creates a complex, often unpleasant scent that can be described as a mix of floral and sour or stale notes. Imagine spraying air freshener over spoiled food. It might momentarily mask the smell, but it doesn't address the root issue and can make it worse. The solution lies in prioritizing cleanliness over fragrance. Start with a thorough hygiene routine, focusing on areas prone to odor, such as underarms, neck, and pulse points. Carry unscented cleansing wipes for quick refreshers during the day, especially in warm weather or after physical activity. When applying perfume, use it sparingly on clean, moisturized skin, ideally 1 or 2 light spritzes on pulse points like the wrists or neck. Opt for alcohol-free body mists or eau de toilette for a lighter, less overpowering scent, and avoid spraying directly onto clothing or scarves, as fabrics can trap and alter fragrances over time. For special occasions, consider layering scents subtly by using a fragrance-free moisturizer as a base to help the perfume adhere without overwhelming. If you suspect your favorite perfume no longer suits your body chemistry, experiment with single-note fragrances like citrus or herbal blends, which are less likely to clash with natural skin odors. Ultimately, your scent should enhance your presence, not overpower it. Fragrance is a beautiful tool for self-expression, but it's not a substitute for hygiene. You don't need to smell like a bouquet to feel feminine or dignified. Your natural, clean self is more than enough. By focusing on cleanliness and using fragrance thoughtfully, you'll carry yourself with a quiet confidence that speaks louder than any perfume bottle ever could. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Reusing unwashed hair accessories. Hair is one of the most prominent features people notice about us. Whether styled meticulously, pulled back casually, or left to flow naturally, it serves as a reflection of our personal care, style, and comfort. For women, especially those in their 60s and beyond, hair care often becomes a cherished ritual. However, even with diligent shampooing and conditioning routines, one critical aspect of hair hygiene is frequently overlooked: the cleanliness of hair accessories. Brushes, combs, clips, headbands, and fabric scrunchies are daily essentials for many, yet they are rarely cleaned with the same attention as our hair itself. Each time we run a brush through our strands or secure a ponytail with a scrunchie, these tools collect a surprising amount of residue. Natural scalp oils, sebum, sweat, dead skin cells, and product buildup, such as hairspray, gel, or leave-in conditioner, transfer onto these accessories. Over time, this accumulation creates an environment ripe for bacteria, yeast, and even dust mites, especially in humid conditions. For older women, this oversight can be particularly significant. As we age, the scalp often becomes drier and more sensitive due to hormonal changes, thinning skin, and reduced oil production. Reusing unwashed accessories can exacerbate these issues, leading to scalp irritation, itchiness, or even flaking that mimics dandruff. A lingering unpleasant odor near your pillow or hairline may not stem from your shampoo or scalp but from the very tools you use daily. For example, a fabric headband worn during exercise or a scrunchie used while cooking can absorb sweat, environmental odors like kitchen grease, or even perfume residue, which can turn stale over time. The consequences of neglecting hair accessory hygiene go beyond aesthetics. Reapplying bacteria-laden brushes or clips to freshly washed hair reintroduces contaminants, undermining your cleansing efforts. This can lead to clogged hair follicles, minor infections, or persistent scalp discomfort. For women with sensitive skin or conditions like seborrheic dermatitis, clean accessories are even more critical to prevent flare-ups. The solution is straightforward yet transformative. Commit to cleaning your hair accessories weekly. For brushes and combs, start by removing trapped hair using a fine-toothed comb, tweezers, or even the pointed end of a pen. Next, fill a basin with warm water, add a teaspoon of gentle shampoo and a tablespoon of baking soda, and soak the items for 30 to 45 minutes. Use an old toothbrush to scrub away stubborn residue, focusing on the bristles or teeth where buildup is most likely to collect. Rinse thoroughly under running water and let the items air dry completely on a clean towel to prevent mold growth. For plastic or metal clips, a quick wipe with an alcohol-soaked cotton pad can disinfect and remove oils. Fabric accessories like scrunchies, elastic bands, and headbands require a different approach. Treat them as you would delicate clothing items, such as socks or underwear. Place them in a mesh laundry bag to protect their shape and toss them into the washing machine on a gentle cycle with mild detergent. Air dry or use a low-heat dryer setting to avoid damaging elastic components. Avoid storing these items in damp environments, such as bathrooms, where mold and mildew can thrive unnoticed. Instead, keep them in a dry, well-ventilated drawer or container. By maintaining clean hair accessories, you're not just preserving your hair's freshness but also nurturing your scalp's health. Clean tools reduce the risk of irritation, promote better hair hygiene, and ensure that your hair smells as fresh as it looks. This small act of care is a powerful way to honor your body's crown, reflecting self-respect and attention to detail. It's a ritual that goes beyond clean hair. It's about feeling confident and cared for, from root to ribbon. 6. Sleeping in worn pajamas and unwashed bedding. Bedtime is a sacred ritual for many, a time to unwind, reflect, and allow the body to restore itself. For women in their senior years, this moment of rest is especially precious, offering a chance to recharge both physically and emotionally. However, an often overlooked habit can quietly compromise this sanctuary: sleeping in worn pajamas and unchanged bedding. These seemingly minor oversights can impact personal hygiene, contribute to body odor, and even affect skin and respiratory health. Even if you shower before bed, your body continues to function during sleep. Throughout the night, you shed dead skin cells, release sweat, and exhale moisture and microscopic droplets. Under heavy blankets or in warm climates, this creates a humid microenvironment that encourages bacterial and fungal growth. Pajamas, particularly cozy flannel nightgowns or cotton sleep shirts, absorb these bodily secretions night after night. Many women, especially those in their 60s and beyond, may re-wear the same pajamas for 5 or more nights, assuming they remain clean because they only slept in them. However, this practice allows sweat, oils, and skin cells to accumulate, leading to a subtle but persistent sour or musty odor, particularly around the neckline, armpits, and chest. Bedding tells a similar story. Pillowcases, sheets, and blankets absorb facial oils, hair product residue, drool, and sweat nightly. Pillowcases, in particular, are prone to buildup due to their close contact with the face and hair. Over time, this residue fosters bacteria and dust mites, which can contribute to skin irritation, acne, or even allergic reactions. For older women, whose skin may be thinner and more prone to sensitivity, this buildup can exacerbate dryness or cause discomfort. Additionally, unchanged bedding can begin to emit a stale scent that clings to your body, undermining the freshness of your morning routine. Medical experts recommend washing sheets at least once a week and changing pajamas every 2 to 3 nights. In warmer climates or during illness, more frequent washing, every 1 to 2 nights for pajamas and twice weekly for pillowcases, is ideal. To make this manageable, maintain a rotation of 2 to 3 sets of sheets and multiple pairs of pajamas. This ensures a fresh set is always available, reducing the temptation to re-wear soiled items. For those with limited mobility or energy, lightweight cotton or bamboo bedding can be easier to wash and dry, and investing in quick-drying pajamas can simplify the process. Don't overlook your mattress and pillows. Over time, they absorb sweat, oils, and odors, becoming a hidden source of staleness. Sprinkle baking soda on your mattress once a month. Let it sit for 30 to 60 minutes to neutralize odors, then vacuum it thoroughly. Pillows should be washed every 4 to 6 months, following care label instructions, or replaced every 1 to 2 years if they can no longer be cleaned effectively. For added freshness, consider using pillow protectors to shield against oils and allergens. Sleeping in a clean environment offers more than physical benefits. Freshly laundered bedding and pajamas provide a tactile sense of comfort, soothe sensitive skin, and promote deeper breathing. They also enhance emotional well-being, offering a quiet act of self-care that reinforces your worth. Waking up enveloped in crisp, clean fabric sets a positive tone for the day, leaving you feeling refreshed, confident, and ready to embrace the morning with a renewed sense of vitality. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 7. Neglecting to clean behind the ears and along the neckline. Personal hygiene is a cornerstone of feeling fresh and confident, yet certain areas of the body are easy to overlook in our daily routines. For women in their senior years, 2 commonly neglected spots, behind the ears and along the neckline, can significantly impact hygiene and even contribute to unwanted odors. These small, often hidden areas may seem inconsequential, but they are prone to collecting residue that, if ignored, becomes noticeable to others. Behind the ears is a hotspot for oil production due to a high concentration of sebaceous glands, which secrete sebum to moisturize and protect the skin. As women age, these glands may become more active or produce thicker sebum, especially in those with hormonal shifts or drier skin. When not cleaned regularly, this oil oxidizes, mixing with sweat, dead skin cells, and environmental debris to create a waxy, sometimes rancid odor. Devices like hearing aids, glasses, or earrings can exacerbate the issue by trapping heat and moisture, creating a breeding ground for bacteria. Similarly, the neckline, particularly the creases at the base of the neck, collects sweat, hair product residue, perfume, and even dust or pollen from scarves and collars. For older women, thinning skin in these areas retains these substances longer, increasing the risk of irritation or odor. Neglecting these areas doesn't just affect scent, it can lead to skin issues. Built-up oils and bacteria can clog pores, cause redness, or trigger conditions like contact dermatitis, particularly for those with sensitive skin. For women using heavy creams, lotions, or fragrances, residue left behind can further contribute to buildup, making regular cleansing even more essential. The fix is simple yet impactful. Incorporate cleaning behind the ears and along the neckline into your daily shower or evening skincare routine. Use warm water and a mild, fragrance-free cleanser to gently wash these areas, paying attention to the folds behind the ears and the base of the hairline. A soft washcloth or your fingertips can effectively remove residue without irritating delicate skin. For those wearing hearing aids or glasses, wipe the skin contact areas of these devices with an alcohol wipe daily to prevent oil transfer. Once a week, perform a deeper cleanse using a damp cotton pad or baby wipe for quick maintenance, followed by a light moisturizer to keep the skin supple. This small act of attention carries profound benefits. Clean ears and necklines not only prevent odor but also support skin health by reducing irritation and promoting circulation. It's a quiet, personal ritual that honors the parts of your body that often go unnoticed but deserve care. By tending to these details, you cultivate a sense of freshness and self-respect, ensuring that even the subtlest parts of you feel vibrant and cared for. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 8. Letting laundry pile up and the scent of stale habits. Laundry is a household chore that can feel relentless, especially for women in their senior years who may prioritize simplicity or face physical limitations. When living alone or moving less throughout the day, it's tempting to stretch the time between loads, rewear a favorite sweater, or let the laundry basket overflow. However, this common habit can quietly compromise personal hygiene, contribute to body odor, and affect the freshness of your living space. Clothing, even if it appears clean, absorbs more than we realize. Every time you wear a shirt, pants, socks, or pajamas, your skin transfers natural oils, dead cells, sweat, and microscopic bacteria into the fabric. These particles linger in the fibers, especially in high-contact areas like underarms, collars, and waistbands. Over time, particularly in warm or humid environments, these residues break down, producing a stale, sour, or musty smell. Rewearing clothes or storing them in a damp, overfilled hamper amplifies this issue, as bacteria and mildew thrive in such conditions. For older women, a dulled sense of smell due to aging can make it harder to detect these odors, leading Gianna to believe a blouse is fresh when it's carrying days of accumulated scent. The impact extends beyond the clothes themselves. A hamper stuffed with worn items in a poorly ventilated corner can taint the air in your home, making it feel less inviting. Odors from unwashed clothes can even transfer to freshly laundered items stored nearby, creating a cycle of staleness. This is particularly noticeable in warmer months or homes without strong air circulation, where odors become more pronounced. To break this cycle, adopt a manageable laundry routine. Wash items that directly contact the skin: underwear, socks, pajamas, or shirts, after 1 to 2 wears. Outerwear like jackets or cardigans may last 3 to 4 wears, depending on activity level and weather, but anything worn close to the body or during sleep should be cleaned frequently. For ease, do smaller loads more often, such as once or twice a week, rather than letting laundry pile up. Use a breathable fabric hamper instead of a sealed plastic bin to allow air circulation and prevent mildew. Adding a small sachet of baking soda or a few drops of essential oils like lavender or tea tree in the laundry area can neutralize odors naturally. Don't neglect the tools of laundry itself. Clean your washing machine's drum monthly with a vinegar cycle to remove detergent buildup, and regularly clear the dryer's lint trap and vent to ensure efficient drying and prevent musty smells. For those with limited mobility, consider lightweight fabrics like cotton or linen, which are easier to wash and dry, or enlist help to keep the task manageable. Maintaining a fresh wardrobe is about more than appearances. It's a commitment to a healthy, uplifting environment. Clean clothes feel better against the skin, boost confidence, and reflect a sense of self-care that radiates inward and outward. By keeping laundry habits consistent, you ensure that your personal space remains a sanctuary of freshness, supporting both your physical well-being and your emotional pride in presenting your best self. You've just journeyed through 8 gentle, science-based changes to help you feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident as you embrace this beautiful season of life. These small habits, from washing your bras more often to caring for the skin behind your ears, are more than just routines. They're acts of self-respect and dignity that remind us we're still here, still worthy, and still beautifully alive. So, what have you learned so far? I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've discovered today that you'll bring into practice in your life? Please share it in the comments below this video. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thoughtful guidance to support you in aging with grace and confidence. Until next time, take care of your beautiful self, not out of pressure, but out of love. You are deeply valued.